Hey fellow farmers, this is Bunto and welcome to another episode of Daily Dose. Okay, so let's start today off with, of course, the usual rune crafting, and we're just gonna start. So unfortunately there is still no more Guild War, still, of course, not until next week because we weren't registered for this week, so that is quite annoying. Because not getting any guild points, and also Guild War is really fun, and I can't play it, which kind of sucks. Ooh, hey, speed on this rune, and it's also a 6-star, so we're gonna keep this. So you could probably craft one more after. Ooh, another 6-star. Oh, there's no speed on this though. It's okay, gonna sell it. So far it's all been blue runes. It'd be really nice if we can get like at least a purple. Ah, okay, nothing. Okay, so this week's rune crafting, or today's rune crafting, is not so good. It's not so good at all. Okay, so we didn't get too much, but yeah, let's move on to the rune upgrading. I actually do have a couple of runes. Wait, what did I keep from here? Oh yeah, okay, so let's upgrade this one first. And of course, hopefully it goes 2 max rolls into speed, and we can get 18. And yeah, actually that'll be pretty good, and can grind it up to 20. So like pretty much any rune that has like 20 speed is pretty good. It's pretty decent, right? That means it's half. Damn it, resistance. Okay, we're gonna sell this rune. Yeah, because if it's at if it's at 20 speed on the substat, it's pretty much almost half of a slot 2 speed rune fully maxed, which is really nice. Okay, let's see. So what was I swear, okay, where is it? Where's that rune? Okay. So these substats are not bad, but it's flat attack. So really I can't really do anything with this, really. Again, it's just another world boss rune. So yeah, as I explained last time, it really depends on the how much legendary runes you have for the world boss, as it doesn't take into account of the actual stats and how much damage you do. It takes into account of the rolls, like how many substats are there. Legendary rune comes with 4 substats, and then also there's an extra stat, a hard stat built into it. That counts too. And then also how your rolls are, if you have like max rolls. So really, how your monster is built doesn't really matter for a world boss, because if you can see, right, like if you look into contribution, you'll see that if you have like a really well runed like Chasin or Rune or something like that, they'll actually contribute quite a bit, and it's pretty high. So it has nothing to do with damage. It's just your rune, like how many legendary runes you have on your monsters. It's pretty much it. Yeah. So you can find this information on Reddit. I think it was Barian that did it, and it was pretty good. So Barian, he's always right. He's always right. But anyways, yeah. So I'm just upgrading this rune just because I'm gonna stick this on some random monster, and just to rank up my world boss rank, so I can get more crystals and more rewards, pretty much. So yeah. So this one's not really. Like if only this was an actual attack attack percentage instead of flat attack, this rune wouldn't be too bad actually. Crit damage, crit rate, defense. Well, there is attack here already, but yeah, it's not bad. Oh man, I hate getting flat stats of as a primary stat for slot 2, 4, or 6. It's really annoying. They're completely useless, first of all, and Come To Us puts them in there, so then creates more RNG and makes it so that you're not able to get better runes, right? Okay, so this rune is a slot 4 attack percentage rune, which is good. It's swift, and the substats are there's a speed is built in hard into the rune already, so it's a hard stat, so it doesn't get affected. So there's defense, flat attack, crit rate, and flat defense. Yeah, so depending on if it if it goes into crit rate or not, this will become another world boss rune. Oh man. But yeah, I would really much prefer it goes into crit rate. Yeah, it's a slot 4 attack. So you wouldn't really want to put this on a nuker per se, because you would rather have a percentage. Yeah, so like for a nuker, you would prefer to have crit damage on slot 4 than attack, just because crit damage it scales off better and you actually do more damage. So for like slot 4 attack, you're gonna want to put it on a monster that requires attack for some reason, like oh yes, crit rate. Not bad. Yeah, so like bombers, right? Bombers, crit damage doesn't do anything for them, so having slot 4 attack is good. And also any monster that what's her face, like Annabelle, or like they heal basing off of attack. So yeah, so like those kind of monsters would need attack on slot 4 really. But yeah, but like if you're building a damage dealer, don't put slot 4 attack. It just crit damage does so much more. It feels more rare too, but you know, it's worth it if you can put it on. I mean, like I'll show you how much slot slot 4 attacks I have, especially of Swift. I think I have like quite a few. Yeah, so far the rolls are not bad. If it can roll, of course I'm just gonna go to +9 again, just for the sake of time. I don't want to take too long. Let's see here, but yeah, like it'll be great if you can go to crit rate again. Then yeah, this would actually be not a bad. I don't know. It's still really weird. It's still really weird. Yeah, like on Annabelle wouldn't be too bad, but it is a Swift rune though. Oh hey, crit rate. Oh nice. So this has a potential to be 20 or 21% crit rate. So yeah, I'm gonna do that off screen. So it is not bad. I'm so surprised that it didn't go into any of the flat stats, there being 2 of them. So it's not bad at all actually. All right, so yeah, so today, since of course there is no guild war for the remainder of the week, I'm gonna do some arena here. And I'm just gonna, so it's not Guardian Arena, it's C2. So hopefully this is closer to what you guys are dealing with. So yeah, and hopefully, you know, from seeing me play, you can get some kind of hints or tips on how to deal with these types of defense. All right, so with this first defense here, wait, what? So there's no real threat here. There's no threat at all, actually. Yeah, there's no damage dealer here. They're all support monsters, really. So yeah, so really, you can just. So I'm just gonna bring my default team. So these two. So this is pretty much my default team during Guardian Arena. Pretty much any arena, actually. So I'm just gonna show off the stats of these guys really quickly, and the runes too, I guess. Haven't showed off the runes for a while. The runes hasn't changed actually, but I am going to change them up a little bit during free rune rule, which is on Saturday. So oh yeah, my mirror is looking a little, because I stripped some runes off of him for the Lushan, so he doesn't look as nice. Oh, but yeah, so just feel free to pause whenever you want to take a look at their runes. And here's Galleon. Oh man, what's this? I need to upgrade this. Yeah, but for Galleon, all you really need on him is like decent HP so he can take some hits, like a lot of accuracy, and a lot of speed to go first. Of course, you want Galleon to go first. Alright, and this is my Legron. Still looks the same from last time. It's really hard for me to change any rune because all of his runes have a lot of crit rate on it, like 20, 16, 16, 15, 17, and then this one has 4, which is not too much. So I think he's actually a little bit over on the 100%. He actually has, I think, 103 crit rate. Yeah, 103 crit rate. So yeah, I can change this a little bit, but you know, if I take this out, he'll have 99, and it just doesn't look as nice as 100%. So anyways, these are his stats. And yeah, so this is normally the default team that I would bring. And of course, the reason why Chiwu is here is because he has the 24% speed lead, which is really, really nice. And he also does have a strip on his third skill. And this strip is actually very, very good, as it ignores elemental attributes. So it'll still strip even if he glance, because how it works is he'll strip first and then do the damage afterwards. So the stripping part of the skill actually does no damage whatsoever. So it doesn't affect with the elements. So if he's stripping a water unit, if it glances, he'll still strip it. All right, and then the damage is dealt afterwards. All right, so yeah, again, so this is my default team. Pretty much, yeah, so pretty much Chiwu goes first, strips the other team of any wield or shield that they would have on them, because usually they, in Guardian level, you expect everyone to have will runes, everybody, right? So he would go first and strip everybody, and then Galleon will go next and use time to loot, and then Legron and Amir would just come in and finish off the rest with their AoE nukes. Yeah, and that's how this team works. But when there is a attack bar booster on the other team, and in this case they have a Orion, I would swap out my Amir for a Bernard, for my Bernard. My Bernard's quite fast too. He's 284 now. He was upgraded just a little bit. Just a little bit. Yeah, it was this rune that was upgraded recently. Just a little bit. Alright. Yeah, and yeah, I do lose out a AoE nuker, so I only have one now. But at the same time, he also lost out a unit as well for a attack bar booster. And usually attack bar boosters are just built for speed, so they're not, it's hard to get like good HP and good defense on them. Like mine is actually pretty decent. Like he has 20k, yeah, 20k HP and something like 7, okay, like 1200 defense, which is not bad. He's only 5-star, so if I actually 6-star him, yeah, he'll be a lot stronger and more tanky, but I only need him for the speed really. So I'm just gonna start. So yeah, when they have attack bar booster, they're taking a slot for like another healer or another bruiser, but because they have the attack bar booster there, I'm able to swap out one of my own guys and lose a damage dealer, and it'll still be okay. Okay, so I'm faster than all of these guys. Okay, so I'm gonna block. Let's see, I'm gonna block buffs on. Oh, okay, trying to block buffs on Chiwu, but he resisted it. That's fine. And then I'm just going to lightning strike. Hopefully, I can kill the beta or stun her. Okay, good. We're stunned. We're able to stun her because her skill is quite annoying with the immunity and anti-crit anti-crit. Actually, but yeah, no, that wouldn't have mattered anyways, because Chiwu was gonna go after and yeah, just finish her off. So yeah, so that's how this team works. If he had like a Chloe or something, I wouldn't bother to bring in my Bernard, just because I'll just let them go first, and then my Chiwu would strip them. Yeah, so this team, same thing, right? Even though there's a fire unit here, there is only one fire unit as long as I kill off the other three, which I should be able to. It's not a problem. And usually, who sticks? No one uses Hua on AD. That's just crazy. She's not that good on AD. On offense, she's pretty good. Not in arena though. In Guild Wars, she's pretty good. All right, so yeah, I got the first turn, so that pretty much means I won. Whoops, almost misclicked there. All right, time to loot. Yeah, so pretty much everyone's gonna die here except Hua. Unless we crit her, then she's dead too. Okay, she lived, of course, because we didn't crit, we glanced. So yeah, so my Legron is on attack crit damage attack. So his third skill does do a decent chunk of damage, something like 20k or something like that. Okay, so you see this team here, there is no attack bar booster whatsoever. So I'm just gonna switch to this team, And yeah, I'm gonna let the Chloe go first and use her fanatic. I'm just going to use my Chiwu to strip it off of everybody, and then Galleon, Galleon time to loot, then Legron, and then Amir will go and finish off everybody. So sleep attack we should remove from everybody. Oh, thank God. No one resisted. That's good. So yeah, time to loot. Okay, so the really good thing about this team is that even with just the attack buff, these two AoE nukes is still enough to kill a Sierra, even if she has no armor brick on her. And same thing goes for Theomars. If he has no armor brick on him, Legron and Amir's damage will still be enough to pop his Endure. Yeah, see, like that did like half of her, that did like half of her HP, and now she's gonna die. Oh, we couldn't kill the Chassin. Okay, well, but the Chassin was she didn't have armor brick on either, actually. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting. This is C2. I'm like, how come no one has will? How come everyone's HP is so low? But anyways, yeah. So yeah, same thing again. We're just gonna do the same thing. Even though he has a speed lead here, the whole reason for his speed lead is to go faster, so his Chloe can go first and fanatic, and then he has some sort of protection on his team, right? But that's when you bring in a stripper. As long as your stripper goes right after Chloe, their team can't do anything. Of course, if they resist, it's annoying, right? But if they don't resist, then it's completely fine. Right? No resistance there. And yeah, I didn't need to bring in a Bernard and waste a slot to outspeed them when I just bring in Chiwu. And Chiwu is so good. His strip is so good, and also his leader skill too, right? Like oh, okay, let's try to armor break her. I couldn't. Okay, yeah, and his leader skill is good. So he can strip, and also he has a speed lead, which is really nice actually. Really nice. Yeah, before I really wanted a Praha because she can heal and strip, but now I'm seeing the power of Chiwu, and Chiwu is actually really good. Really nice unit. I didn't look at him too much before, but now that I'm in now that I can do Guardian Arena, Chiwu is so awesome. so awesome. Yeah, because I was planning to build my Aquila, the Wind Brownie, as a stripper, and as a unit, he's pretty weak. He's pretty weak, right? He can strip, of course. He can buff attack and crit rate as well, which is nice, but he is very weak. So yeah, so with Chu, he brings more utility, like much more utility, and he's much more tanky. So yeah, he's really fun to use. Okay, actually, I should show. I think I showed it last time, but where's my defense? Yeah, so this is my current troll defense that I'm using for the midweek, just to, I guess, like, I don't want to put my real defense on there, just because in Guardian you'll tend to see the same people, over, because it doesn't change too much, right, in terms of ranking. But like in C1 it changes all the time, right? Because as long as you're under 10,000 you can get C1, right? And there's a ton of players that can do that, but there's not as much players that can do Guardian level arena. So you'll tend to fight the same players over and over again, like during rush hour especially. You refresh and you'll see some of the same guys, right? And yeah, if they, so no one really puts on their real defense for the middle of the week, just because they don't want people to get used to their defense and see that as, okay, so he has his Bernard on defense, and if he knows he can't outspeed it, he'll bring in like a Cleave AO team or something, like with like a Shield Rune team, and just take the first turn and let you have the first turn and then wipe you out afterwards, right? So if they get used to your team, they know, oh, if you hit hard or not with this unit, or if you're fast or not, or stuff like that. They'll get used to it, so then it's easier for them to beat you. So that's why you don't put your real defense until until rush hour, right? So this is my troll defense for the week. And yeah, it's actually weird because I think this actually baits in a lot of people. And yeah, you can see there, what's my success rate? Defense success rate is 30%, which is just ridiculous. I just find that funny. So yeah, so I think this defense baits in a lot of people into, I guess, attacking me, and they think I'm weak or something like that, and then they lose. But yeah, honestly, this team is actually not. It's not a good defense team. It's not. I think it's just what's happening here is weak players are attacking me, and then they just get wiped because they think I'm weak too. All right. So anyways, yeah, back to arena here. So how much wings I have left? So I have 3 left. So I'm just gonna finish off the 3 wings. Yeah. So like as you can see, like this team works like perfectly. Here again, no attack bar booster, just a Chloe. So I'm just gonna go. Even if there is a Kumar here or something like that, instead of the Praha, a fire unit, I would still bring the same team, because as long as I can kill off the, actually not Kumar and Chloe. Yeah, as long as there's only 1 fire unit, I would bring this team. If there was more than 2 fire units, I would just skip them entirely, just because. Oh, she derped. Okay. Yeah, I would just skip it. Just I don't want to waste time, especially like during rush hour, right? You don't want to take too long in fighting somebody. So for me, I have really strong AoE nukers that are wind. So I would, I'm really comfortable with facing anybody that has anything except for fire units. So if I find somebody that has like 2 or 3 fire units on them, on their defense, I would not attack it. Yeah, I would not attack it. Like something like this, I would totally attack. If those were 2 Kumars instead of Ritesh's, I would not touch this guy. It would take too much to kill him. I don't have any good AoE water nukers or fire nukers too either, actually. So I just have wind. Like there's so many AoE wind nukers. Yeah, like Amir is one, which everyone can get him. Legron's one. Lushan is one. Who else? Who else does AoE nuke? Teshar, the Wind Phoenix, he's also a AoE nuker too. Charlotte, the Wind Occult girl, they're all Wind nukers. Like there is a lot of really strong, AoE nukers for the Wind monsters. But I find for fire and water, there's not that much. Yeah, there's not that much. Like recently, Varad was upgraded, so he's pretty decent now. But like he doesn't do like that crazy of damage. He's more for the CC. Yeah, he's more for stunning your monsters and freezing them and stuff. Yeah, so like I'm fighting. As you can see here, like I'm fighting every team. I'm not really switching up my guys at all. Usually, I would just switch between these 2. But yeah, I'm just constantly sticking to this one. So just gonna start here. I'm actually hoping his Wusa would actually go first before my Chiwu, just so I can remove his buffs that he's gonna put on. Okay, he did go first. It's fine. So I'm just gonna remove everything. Then I'm gonna time to loot. Oh, we got everybody this time. Okay, so this should yeah, wipe these 2. Oh, I hope he's not on despair. Okay, good. Oh, he is on despair. God damn it. Oh. Uh-oh. Okay. That sucked. Yeah, so my Amir is not speed tuned properly. As you can see there, he is not speed tuned properly at all. He got cut in between there by the Water Fairy King, which sucked. He is only was it 182? He needs to be like at least 195 for the speed tuning to be perfect. Yeah, so he's still missing like 20 speed and like 30 crit rate. Oh man, Amir's so bad now. I really need to fix him up because yeah, because I need him for my arena. Oh yeah, like with the armor break and attack buff, My Legron's third skill does something like 20k, and depending on how many debuffs are on the enemy monster, there can be a total of 3 debuffs: the armor break from Galleon, and also the stun and attack break from Legron. So Amir's skill, scales off of how many debuffs are on him. Sorry, are on the enemy monster. You can see here, yeah, and he's not even like, I didn't I didn't skill him up at all, and he does pretty good damage. So yeah, so for each harmful effect on the other enemy, it'll do additional 30%. So it has a chance to do 90% more damage. So when, yeah, even like when the enemy monster just has just the armor break, he'll still do like 30k, almost 40k damage. Yeah, like 30k, 35k damage on Mac Crush, just with the armor break. But if they have 2 debuffs, he'll do 40k for sure. So yeah, between him and Legron, they'll do like 60k damage, and no one should survive that. No one should survive that. So this is actually a very good team. So if you guys have a mirror, totally build him. He is so strong. Yeah, and so yeah, these are his stats here. So yeah, he's a little slow. Crit rate kind of sucks. I mean, preferably I want 100%, but 85 should be bare minimum, and that's what I had him at before. So I really need to fix that again for the free rune removal. So he is on Fatal Blade. You can do Rage as well. I just chose to do Fatal because I have more Fatal runes. And yeah, Despair on him is not bad as well, but you're really trying to make a Wombo team. So you want to win on the first turn. So stunning the other monsters won't matter if they're all dead. Right? So yeah, so like if you have a mirror, like I know some people are like, oh, I pulled a mirror, I wanted Theomars, but mirror is actually very good. Like for a Wombo team, if you have Galleon, totally build a mirror. It's just really good. All right, so yeah, so that's it for the video. Sorry, it's kind of short. I don't have any guild work to do, so yeah. So for tomorrow, actually, I was thinking about doing cleaning out my runes today, because let's see how many. Yeah, I actually cleaned a little bit. I had 500, but now I have 493. So I cleared like 6 slots, or 7 slots actually. But yeah, so tomorrow, in tomorrow's daily dose, I'm going to be clearing out my runes. So I'm going to be showing you guys what I have. So tomorrow might be a very long video actually. So I'm going to be upgrading whatever runes that I have, and if the stats doesn't go where I want, I'm just going to sell them. And then if I have anything that I just hoard everything, right? So I'm just going to, I guess, reassess what I have and sell off everything, and hopefully I can clear off at least like 200 or 300 space, because 500, I'm so close. It's really annoying when I farm that I don't have any space, and every time I get like a new rune, I have to go back and sell something, or I can't even do raids either. It's really annoying. All right, but anyway, so that's it. That's for the next video. All right, so yeah, so that's it for this video now. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, as it does really help. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment, let me know how I'm doing, or if you have any questions, I will answer them. Or let me know what more things that you want to see me do. Of course, you obviously will want to see more guild wars, but that's not gonna happen until Monday. All right. So anyways, yeah, so enjoy my other videos, and yeah, until next time, happy farming.